As human beings, we all have basic fundamental needs. The need for growth, the need for opportunity, the need to be valued. 9 years ago, when I was sitting where you are today, I had no idea what was in store for me. This morning, I'm going to share how UNLV opened my world to all of those things and more, and how you too can have a fulfilling experience as a rebel at UNLV. Starting with accountability, taking 100% responsibility for your experience and the outcome of your pursuits. There was a national study conducted that revealed the one similar quality that the top 3% of employees in any field or industry embodied. And while there may be a few different qualities that come to mind, this one similar quality was an attitude of, every single day, the success of the company depends on me. Every single day, my experience at UNLV depends on me. And with that, every single day, your experience at UNLV will depend on you. I don't know about you, but I like to be in control of the things that I can control. And with time being one of our most precious resources and commodities, you've already committed to being here physically for the next 4 years. So you might as well commit intellectually, academically, emotionally, and in every way that you can. We have an obligation to define and develop our strengths, our talents, and utilize them to serve on a larger platform. And we start by figuring out what it is we want out of this experience. So today, asking ourselves questions like, what kind of skill set do I want to leave UNLV with? What kind of people and professionals do I want in my corner? Is there an activity or an experience that I would love to be engaged in? Do I want to find my passion? And ultimately, how do you want to be remembered? What do you want your legacy to be? You get to define that. And through a wealth of experiences and opportunities and activities that UNLV has to offer, you can construct that. It's all here for the taking. Now, no story would be complete without some form of trial or tribulation. My grandma just turned 94 this month, and she says, it's a great life if you don't weaken. In 2005, I was at the height of my playing career as a collegiate student athlete at UNLV. Our team had a bid to the NCAA regionals, and I had a chance to play with Team USA that summer. The next 3 years were full of injuries and health issues that kept me sidelined from the softball field for 3 seasons. Needless to say, this was my biggest obstacle. I had to figure out who I was without athletics. And I share this with you because you too will face some form of adversity or trial during your time here. And you see, we have choices as to how we're going to view our situation. So for me, option 1, could have become a bad teammate, taken on the victim mentality, poor me. I could have let it affect other areas like my academics. I could have lost my scholarship and thrown it all away. Option B, positive expectancy, knowing that if I worked hard enough, my time would come again. Using this time away as an opportunity to explore other interests and things that I could possibly become good at. Learning how to be a great teammate and leader while I wasn't on the field. Ultimately, this was a transformational process. And every single day, I envisioned my first at-bat back being a home run. Well, you're never going to believe this, but my first at-bat back in 3 seasons was a home run. And I don't share this story because I'm proud of any one single accomplishment or achievement. I'm proud of the frame of reference and the lens that I chose to view my adverse circumstance. So, when adversity comes your way, how will you respond? And finally, the process. Embracing this incredible, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You get to do it once. Malcolm Gladwell in his book talks about the 10,000-hour rule. And if you persist, practice, and devote 10,000 hours in any area, you have the chance to become world-class or expertise in that particular field. We have to consider every single day that we're here as contributing to those hours. Big picture, everything matters. And we do this through our thought process. Our thoughts manifest our entire reality. And I'll say that again because I think it's really important. Our thoughts manifest our entire reality. The only limits that we truly have in life are the limits that we place upon ourselves. What kind of thoughts do we manifest? Are they thoughts that fuel us and give us energy, an open mind, vulnerability, and confidence to take on the day? Or are our thoughts limiting, self-sabotaging? Do they make us feel small, ultimately holding us back from achieving and being everything that we are capable of becoming? We have the choice as to which power and how we view our thoughts, which thoughts we give our power to. Do our thoughts serve us? My favorite counselor at UNLV always talked about mindfulness and bringing it back to the purpose. What you did before you got here is in the past. And what you think is going to happen while you're here definitely has not happened yet. But what you do have is the power of now and being mindful of every single moment. Be present. And last, the uncomfortable parts. There is no way that standing on stage and delivering a speech in front of thousands of new students, colleagues, peers, my professors, is something that is comfortable or comes natural or with ease to me. But one day, I have a goal of being a great speaker, to share my message in a meaningful and impactful way. And so I have to start somewhere. And pushing ourselves to the things that we fear most are sometimes the things that are most worth our while. If you feel uncomfortable during any part of this process, you're doing it right. We have to feel the fear and do it anyway, as they say. So in summary, we can have and hire people to do certain things for us, but we can't have anyone do our push-ups for us. We won't get any value out of them. We have to get in there and do them ourselves. Be accountable for this experience. When adversity comes knocking on your door, what frame of reference will you choose to persist? We have to be our own biggest support systems and our own biggest fan. And last, the process, because I believe that the learning moments and the action we have to take and the mistakes along the way and the growth that takes place in process and pursuit to our goal is sometimes even more fulfilling than when we actually earn it, that end result. So, whoever you are in this room, be somebody that you want to be proud of. And students, welcome to the best years of your life and your Rebel in the Making.